What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to an all-new ADSR live stream. Thank you for joining me here today. If you don't know, my name is Techo, here every Wednesday on the ADSR stream. Oftentimes what we're doing here on the Wednesdays, a little bit different from the normal ADSR streams, is we are taking a look at your music, often taking on a production challenge, usually some type of prompt, and then we showcase the music from the community here, choose a few standouts to get cool prizes, and it's a really cool way to get to know everybody in the community, get to know their music, and also for me to give a little feedback. We had a lot of entries this week, like almost 16, so I'm going to try to get through this intro as quickly as possible, not take too long, but it should be a good show today. Thank you all for joining us from all over the place. Let's see who is in the chat. Luis, hello Nilo, hello Hydrotech, hello Tang Myung. Did I say it right? Tang Myung. 안녕하세요 from Korea. Hello. Pendolce music. Hello. My mom and dad are in the chat. Amazing. Pendolce. Did I say that already? I don't even know. Larry Boy, Remalox. Hello. Amelia is in the chat. Thank you for being here. Felix. What is good? Welcome, everybody. The studio's coming along, as I'm sure you can all see. Still working on the lighting situation, but it doesn't look too bad now. I talked about the $1 million irrigation system we had installed in the wall, so the plants can, be properly supported, living on a wall. And then you're seeing the reflections from the koi pond that we had installed just behind me. I have to be very careful. If I roll too far back, I'll end up in the pond. But nonetheless, you can see the reflections from the water on the wall, I'm sure. If you want to name, there's 4 koi fish back here. If you want to name them, please leave suggestions in the chat. Hopefully they don't get too big. Okay, so this week, first of all, if you're not part of the ADSR Discord, you should join, because that's how you become a part of these challenges and get entered to win really cool prizes. And this week, the challenge was to make a track for a Sunday playlist, which is pretty open-ended, and the entries seem to go in a few different directions. We'll talk about that in a bit. But we're going to choose 3 standouts today. Each of those standouts will receive a $100 ADSR store credit, which is great for getting yourself some new sounds from the store. You'll also get a cool ADSR t-shirt, a special role in the Discord as the production challenge winner, and then one major standout is going to get 3 plugins, actually. 3 plugins from our friends at Yum Audio. Shout out to Yum Audio. They are hooking up one lucky standout with Lo-Fi Playtime. Lo-Fi Flux Machine and Spread. So these, I have not used these plugins. They look like amazing plugins. Nonetheless, it is a $300 value. So if you are not actually entering into these ADSR sample challenges, I highly encourage you to do so, because best thing that could happen is you win some cool plugins or some store credit, and you get yourself some sample packs from the store, like I said, or at the very least, you'll be connecting with this awesome community, getting some feedback on your track, growing as a producer, doing these challenges. It's always a good effort, Now, next week is Thanksgiving, so I will not be here. We might have a sub, or we might delay, but nonetheless, we do these challenges pretty much every other week. And the next challenge that you can all prepare for is as follows. Introduce yourself with a 2 to 3 minute track. Now, this is another pretty open-ended one, but I guess the idea is to, showcase yourself as a producer. Like, if we wanted to know who you are just by listening to one track, give it all you got in this track. I think that's a pretty cool. It might be tough for some people that work in lots of different genres, or it could be pretty interesting. I'm curious to see what the entries sound like for that. So introduce yourself with a 2 to 3 minute track. And of course, we have a very cool prize for that challenge as well. So one lucky standout is actually going to win this plugin, Enrage, from Boom Interactive. Shout out to Boom Interactive for supporting the show. That's a nearly $400 plugin, folks. Multi-modular FX processing tool. Unlimited possibilities, how to tweak and process your sounds. easily handle your daily FX plugins needs. So it seems like a one-stop shop for plugins and effects. This is not to be slept on. So if you do want to win a really epic plugin, you're going to want to enter into that next challenge, which is, of course, showcase yourself, identify yourself, introduce yourself via a track. I think that's a really cool challenge idea. That is really smart. Like I said, we have a lot of tracks to go today. Thank you all for joining us. I'm going to select my top 3 at the end. So I have chosen my top 3 standouts at the end, and we'll of course get into that. But I'm going to try to get through all of the tracks, give a little bit of feedback, a little bit of reaction, etc., etc., etc. So we have got to get into listening to some of these tracks, and we're going to start off with, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the winner last week, Aika, who produced a really cool track last week. We're going to kick things off with Aika's track, Fuji Beach. As usual, folks, if you hear a track that you like, please go give a follow to the artists, go check out their pages, etc., etc. Dreamy lo-fi for a lazy Sunday on a beach. Drop those beach emojis in chat, folks. Okay, this was another fire track, so good job on this. Where is Fuji Beach? Sydney, amazing. Maybe one day I'll go to Australia. Fuji, nice. Especially like this guitar tone here. Nilo's the only one that gets participation credit for dropping the beach emojis. Labs Peel guitar, cool. So warm sounding. Very nice, very nice. Love that, Aika. Very dreamy scape to start us off. Shout out to you, my friend. Aika won last week's production challenge. That's pretty cool. When I talked about the entries kind of falling into different categories, it seems that some people interpreted it as like a lo-fi chill kind of Sunday. Other people did more energetic. Those are kind of the two main categories. Like people are doing fun activities on Sundays, or people are chilling out and relaxing on Sundays. So I think that's the kind of two categories we're going to be hearing tonight. But actually, let's keep it going with the lo-fi feels, because I want to give a listen to one of my favorite producers of the community. I would say we've got none other than Saikai, aka Amelia. Another soft, chill Sunday track. Amelia, what's up with all these tracks being private? Put them out. It would be great to put like all the chill tracks into an actual Sunday playlist. Oh, we've got a Sunday Sessions playlist. Is that on SoundCloud? I didn't know. What's up, Wislow? One thing to notice, Amelia, is pay attention to your chords. I've only heard it in a couple spots. But make sure certain notes from certain chords don't blend over into the next chord, or else it can get a little muddy. Just pay attention to the tail ends of those notes. I don't hear it that often, but I heard it a couple times where it sounded like colliding with the next notes. This is good art. This is a good color palette for this track. That chord right there. Nicely done, Amelia. Could let that chord hang out into oblivion, I think. Just let it hang and hang and hang. Another fire track. Amelia Saikai is a good example. I mean, Aika is a good example too of producers that we've seen evolve over time in this community and really find their voice. And I'll also say, when I was choosing my top 3, we do try to spread the love around here. So I don't want to always choose the same producers over and over again, even though a lot of you are consistently producing very, very quality work. So I do try to spread the love and see people's improvements over time and choose different people. And then I am obviously preferential to a lot of the slower, more lo-fi tracks, but I don't want the 3 standouts to just be based on that. So when I was talking about kind of the categories from before, like the chill and then the hype, I basically try to pick 3 standouts that encompass like the 3 different interpretations of the challenge. And I kind of did that last week too. So I think going forward, that's what I'm going to try to do. Choose 3 that are representative of the community's interpretation of the challenge, if that makes sense. You all can let me know. All right. So next up, we have producer Nearm, who is taking a run on Sundays, apparently. This is a really nice piano. My immediate feedback is strings that sound like this take me out of the song a little bit, because they sound very much like a keyboard string section, With the run. So I think that this was very smart, Nearm. It starts that chill kind of way, but then it just takes off running. Wislow says like JRPGs. I think it's actually evolving into like more JRPG-ish type song. That's a good call. I guess thinking of it that way makes me take back what I said about the strings. Because here I think the strings sound good. Hi, William Williams. Bass synth is panning and it triggers me. Why is it panning? Hi, Jeremiah. And then the run is coming to an end. Nice. If I could run more than 50 yards in the arm, I would listen to that while I was running. Thank you for that entry. It does have a very, I guess, Wislow talking about JRPGs, kind of like a video gamey, like a happy, like very happy Nintendo-ish kind of vibe, which I think is cool. Sunday listening playlist just dropped in the chat. If you all do want to check these tracks out, make sure you check it out. All right, we're going to keep things up with like the more energetic style here. Producer who's always bringing the heat. We've got a track by Hydrotech. It is a more meditative. It starts more meditative, but it grows. My thing about this is the sounds are very, very atmospheric and meditative, but it's also very ominous. And it becomes very techy. Hydrotech, are these some of your original sounds in this track? Sunday morning from motivational Nike campaign.
In a world I'm running from, where do I belong? In a world I'm running from,
Ran from Nearm's track to this one.
where do I belong? In a world I'm running from, where do I belong? In a world I'm running
It's like you're running in a virtual reality. Like it could be in a Black Mirror episode. A beautiful Sunday morning, and then you take the visor off, and you're in a dystopia. Nice. Yes, introspection meditation is. I guess it's a good combination of like Sundays you're refreshing from your busy life, but then also the busy life still exists around it. You know, like it's foreboding almost. Give a follow if you did enjoy that track. I know a lot of you were hyping it up in chat, so go follow Hydrotech over on SoundCloud. I think Hydrotech's won the sample challenge or the production challenge a couple times, so that's cool. All right, another take. I was actually surprised I didn't see more of this interpretation of the challenge, but we have SubZero who took some cues.
And feel that you are playing from the heart. You may be sure you are on the right path.
Many people go to church on Sundays. Tried to find gospel and Christian samples. I wonder if ADSR has any good like gospel packs. And SubZero is always adding some type of like Indian percussion instrument. Hi, Kirky Beats.
Feel that you are playing from the heart, you may be sure you are on the right path.
That's really good with those vocals. I think it's cool. The way it kicks in there, but it's got that pedal note, that like bass note that just hangs. Kind of Beach Boys-ish. Yeah, I guess you could say that. That kind of acapella style.
Feel that you are playing from the heart, you may be sure you are on the right path.
I think for sure, SubZero, this is a big improvement in your kind of mixing, mastering skills. It's good sound selection. It's good sound selection, and it's a pretty decent mix. Hi, Sabex. Says kind of surreal in a sense, makes you kind of feel good inside. Yeah, I think so. I mean, that's the spirit of Sunday service, right? To be uplifted. Good job, SubZero. Yeah, it was definitely uplifting. Your mixing skills are improving. Good. I think this is very good execution of being like, you took a concept, you're like, okay, Sunday to me means church, and you went with it, and you weren't like so hyper literal, but you found really good sounds that came together really nicely and formed a good track. Hallelujah, says Nilo. Exactly. Good job, SubZero. Quirky Beats. Oh, well, you were looking for the member icon, but you realized it wasn't my channel. Yes, but I will be live on my channel tomorrow. So I know a lot of you do watch over on my channel, youtube.com/Tatro. If you don't know my channel, you can head over there. I'll be streaming live tomorrow at noon PST. All right, next up, we got a banger in store here. This one's really amping up the energy. We've got Mark G with A New Day. I just heard a banger by Mark G yesterday. Was that yesterday? A lot of good tunes this week, for sure. I'm nodding. Nodders. Or something. Yeah, exactly. The palm muted guitar is dope. We love that little thing. I feel like this is the second time I'm hearing this track this week. very good top line.
So I have my way. So I have my way. So I have my way.
Nice little guitar chord at the end there. Yeah, Mark G, that is a bop. You know I'm a fan of that track. Really good use of like a top line sample. It's very hard to find good top line samples that fit well with your track. And that was a very good use of one. So good job, Mark G. Y'all are talking about Singapore in the chat. I want to know more. The heat, is it hot there? What kind of seasons? It's a head bump kind of track, exactly, Kirky Beats. Best time of my Wednesday nights before I head to bed here on the East Coast. Amazing, Jeremiah. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Thank you for always being around and hanging. We're going to keep cruising through, folks, because like I said, we had a lot of entries, and I want to make sure we can play all of them. Next up, we have our friend Wislow, who's got a... I don't know if anybody noticed this, but it's just like a really dope custom MPK. One of 3 made from what I've heard. And that's a cool looking sticker there too. And I think that is a cool sticker, and that is a cool sticker as well. Just noticed. I freaking love the percussion in this. Snare is so nice. Tell me about that snare. Oh yeah, Wislow, I'm realizing this is on SoundCloud, which is different for you. And this is really good. You're saying tried lo-fi for once? I think you should go make more of this. Put together a beat tape. This sounds dope. Reel-to-reel ADSR pack. Nice. Nice stretching of some samples here. Does a lot for a track. It's got a old school hip hop vibe on top of like it also sounds like a modern lo-fi hip hop track. So I think you nailed it. I thought it needs one more something right here. Yeah, something like a something on the top, like one more synth or something. You should definitely listen to some Flying Lotus if you're not already. You can find some similar sounds, not completely, but some similar vibes and some Flying Lotus music. Check it out. Wislow, thank you for that entry. That was very, very good. I also appreciate that it's on SoundCloud because when you usually upload it on Bandcamp, I don't have a volume meter. So I appreciate that. Let's keep on going. Boy, we got a few more to go. We can do this. We can do this. All right, this one is called Rainy Days and Sundays by Ricardo T. Okay, your kick, you like your sub kick, or it's a kick plus an 808, sounds great. They're working really well together. There's that weird shaker thing though that I can't really get behind. But yeah, the marimba vibes are cool. It's a really good job of like one thing comes in, goes away, and then another thing comes in, and it goes away in a very organic, nice sounding way. Here is where we would have needed like a bigger change rhythmically. Like bring out some of the backbeat here. This reminds me of a Mariah Carey song. A few pauses, yeah, a couple little like rhythmic like drops or something. That would have been cool. Peace out, Kirky. Hopefully I'll see you on stream tomorrow. Yeah, Ricardo, really cool sounds there. I would just switch it up. That shaker was just sounding odd to me and harsh. And then I think the arrangement, the song structure is one major thing to work on as well. Good job though, Ricardo. Thank you for that entry. Let's keep on going. All right, we got Kurt Wirt with Sunday Sounds. Awesome. See you there, Kirky. One single take guitar. Weekdays pack from ADSR. Cool. I like that pack a lot. Got sort of like 80s inspired, well, The Weekend inspired, but which is also 80s retro inspired. This could have worked for our spooky Halloween challenge. Okay, this section, my feedback is, it just sounds like where did the bass go, you know? The kick isn't giving much bass, but now the bass is back in. So like maybe it's intentionally like that there. It's just kind of an odd switch up. ozone tape plug-in on the drums for Winslow. And a VC76 with guitar. Cool. Interesting. It's almost like a stream of consciousness thing. I love when people just end their tracks with that, like, with a like it just comes out of nowhere. Kurt Wirt, is this your first entry into ADSR Production Challenge? If so, thank you for your first entry. If I'm forgetting your previous entries, I apologize. Here's some details about the track real quick. Then I'm not going to read every single one, but you can pause it or screenshot it if you want. What do we know about an HP Omen laptop? Very interesting. I thank you, Kurt Wirt. Appreciate that entry. Nicely done. A lot of really good entries this week, I would say. We're approaching the winner's circle, but we're still a little bit away. So next up, we got Don Omar, who's got a bit of an energetic Sunday situation. Time with the family and friends, perhaps, playing soccer in the backyard. You know what it is. The Dawn is back, that's right. That was Kurt Wirt's first finished track, amazing. Shout out to Kurt Wirt. That bass line is working. Don Omar, always good for bringing us a good reggaeton vibe. Is Omar gonna invite us all over on a Sunday or what? Hello Diana, I'm doing well. How are you? Melodies are so funky. Diana's just doing great. Amazing. Good chords. So good. I feel like that's the Feet Tools vocal hey one shot. All right, so party at Don Omar's house this coming Sunday. Be there or be square. Check the ADSR Discord for the address, I guess. Thank you, Don Omar, for always making a banger. We love it. Folks, if you're just tuning in, thank you for hanging out with us on the ADSR live stream. Even if you're not just tuning in, thank you for hanging out with us on the ADSR live stream. We are here multiple times a week, actually, with different producers on the ADSR channel coming to you with like sound design tips, pop music production tips, all kinds of good stuff. And on these Wednesdays, we usually kind of make it about the community. We take on different challenges. Sometimes I'm taking on a challenge, but most of the time we are presenting the community with a production challenge. And you can enter totally for free. Just join our Discord community. That's how you get access to the challenges and submitting your music. And we do have another one coming up in a couple weeks if that interests you. We're always giving out cool prizes as well. Now, we know Savex is in the chat. So let's give a listen to Outer Space by Savex. Dark autumn vibes. Oh, good morning, Michael G. And hello, TI80 Mark. I do love how minimal this starts, Savex. Some of you, it's morning, and that just blows my mind. The Ritual sample pack. I love to hear that. Yeah, 80 Mark is making dinner. What am I gonna have for dinner? This could be like, you know, a band, you know, bands usually jamming out and then they have that intermission in their live set where they just kind of vibe. This reminds me of something like that. There's that one little hi-hat thing that's hitting a little too loud. It's just like one off. Let's check that. That one. A bit like 1975, like interlude-ish, which is cool. Nice. Savex bringing the heat. Well done. And Amelia said it best, I think. Is that Amelia in chat? I can never find it. Seriously, all good entries today. Yes, I think y'all are stepping it up, making it harder and harder to compete. But nonetheless, we have next up Stephen Shoals over on YouTube, who, you know, is always bringing like some kind of cinematic or like hard hitting stuff. But I think this is one of Stephen Shoals, or first I'm hearing Stephen doing a lo-fi kind of beat. So this is cool. Dinah says, love the new studio look, by the way. Thank you. I'm still working on it. We just had the koi pond installed, so that's why you're seeing like the reflections of the water. The irrigation system took a lot, but we'll talk about that on tomorrow's stream. Ooh, peep the plugins. Analog lab action. Stephen's always just showing off. Serum action. Viper. pack. Show some love for Steven/Design watching later. I'm curious what Steven will do for the next challenge. Melodies. The little like roll on the hi-hats is super nice. Yes. Nicely done, Stephen Shoals. We love that. No, thank you, Aphex Twin. No, not today. But thank you, Stephen, nonetheless. Very cool. I don't know if you're just used to making lo-fi or if some people are just enticed to try lo-fi this week, but that was cool. Cool to hear people do different things than we're used to. Next up, we got Copacetic Kid. Kick back with me, as we normally do on Sundays. Kick back, enjoying some lattes. Listening to music on wired headphones, which are very in fashion right now. Zoe Kravitz, Bella Hadid, it's all the rage. My dad wears wired headphones, fashion icon. Yes, and if you are liking the tracks, give a follow to the artists, but also leave a like on the stream so we know you're enjoying. I'm mad sus of that comment by Hydrotech in the chat. I'm looking at Hydrotech a little differently now, if you know what I'm saying. Self-report in the chat. Bass is really cool because it sounds like a true electric bass. It could fool me for sure. God, it's very robust. Chords are nice too. Overall, I really like the sound selection in this track. It's very mellow, very much a kickback track. Now I want coffee. Thank you, Rashane, aka Copacetic Kid. Loving that beat. And folks, we're here. We have come to an impasse because we have 3 entries remaining, aka the 3 standouts of the week. Now, don't forget that the 3 standouts will be receiving each a $100 ADSR store credit, the cool role of production challenge winner in the Discord, a t-shirt, ADSR t-shirt, and then one standout, the final one that we'll play today, will get a selection of cool plugins by Yum Audio. Shout out to Yum Audio. Thank you. If you want to enter these production challenges, it's totally free to enter. You could win cool stuff. Join our Discord, enter. But now, I would like to play a track by a producer who has been very, very consistent in this community and has been putting in a lot of effort forth. And this track was kind of different than a lot of the other tracks. It goes into the chill, lazy vibe approach, but this is a very beautiful, or what I think is a very beautiful ambient track by our own JML in chat. So let's please enjoy this Sunday Vibes track instrumental. Different from what we're used to hearing from JML, I would say. Took a different approach with it. I like to wander into space and imagine the heavens and stars, which brings me peace. I think that's a good, peaceful take on a Sunday. Nothing happened, chat. Nothing happened at all. I was afraid the mix was too quiet, said JML. I think what I liked most about this, and compared to some of your other work, was that it felt restrained isn't the right word, but it felt delicate, it felt deliberate. I don't know, it feels like you executed on the concept that you were going for quite well. And this really was different than any that we rarely have ambient tracks like this. So I wanted to kind of honor that. And I'm seeing your improvement every week in the community. And now it's Monday morning and it's time to wake up. So yeah, JML, want to make sure you know that you are being recognized. And we thank you for your entry this week. Shout out to you for making it into the winner's circle, my friend. All right, next up. Where is my tab? There it is. Okay, I want to bring up this one. This is a cool one because it's energetic and it's also a full-on song. So congrats to, I think this is your first time in the Standouts, the winner's circle. Shout out to Nilo, who I know has been in the chat. We got a full-on Sunday Highway original track here.
I got time for a drive. Follow me now when I go down to this old town. Gonna fit in the things I'm missing. Perfect day for a drive. I'm taking
of that. And then we're out of the car. So obviously, I chose that one for obvious reasons. It's a whole original song. The production is pretty good. Vocal production is not easy. It's awesome to hear that that's your voice at 4 a.m. because that can't be an easy time to perform, let alone work on vocals. So good job. It is always risky when people do vocals, but if you can pull it off, it usually has very good results, but it's not easy to get good results. I'll say that. You have to both perform well and produce it well. So good job taking this challenge and putting it in the context of this Sunday drives tune. Appreciate that. Shout out to you, Nilo. Looking forward to more tracks from you in a future production challenge. And finally, we have come to the end here. We have one final entry. This entry, the person will be winning 3 awesome lo-fi plugins from Yum Audio. Thank you to Yum Audio for hooking that person up. And somebody's always typing it in the chat. That's Larry Boy in the chat is calling it. But yes, we have none other than Tiankong Chia with We Will. Tiankong Chia. First of all, we love the cat. Second of all, this falls somewhere in between the happy and chill and sunny and energetic vibes of the whole thing. It really evolves quite well. Soft spot for cats. I don't actually have a cat. Apparently I will soon. But I don't know how that's gonna go with the koi fish, you know? Remalox, very good. Yes, so Tiankong Xia, thanks so much for that entry. That is our standout performer going home with 3 awesome lo-fi plugins from Yum Audio. Shout out to you once more. This was a really great track. I think it combined, for me, it combined that chill Sunday vibe, but then just completely evolved really organically into a big, energetic, sunny Sunday vibe, which I think is really, really cool. Like a Sunday adventure for real. That was really, really good. I have to say, this is not just, I'm not just speaking, what am I trying to say, hyperbolically, but I think that this is for sure one of the strongest weeks we had. Not only were there a lot of tracks, but there were a lot of really good tracks, and everybody is showing improvements in their tracks. Everybody that we've been seeing week after week after week is for sure improving. So keep going, my friends. Y'all are finding your voice and finding apparently that your skills are growing, so don't stop. And the next challenge, to introduce yourself with a track, really start to think about who you are as an artist and your artist voice in doing that challenge, because that will go a long way. And you've got a couple weeks to work on it. Deadline is the 1st. So put a lot of thought into it. Think about it. Maybe go re-examine some of the music that you've already made and try to figure out, okay, how do you introduce yourself as a producer? But nonetheless, we made it through all those tracks, so I'm glad that we got through it tonight. I hope you all enjoyed it. I would like to have more weeks like this where there's lots of entries to get through, because we get to hear all the variety of the community, so that's great. So thank you all so much. Subscribe to this channel. Alina Smith's show is tomorrow, as you all know. I will not be here next week because it'll be Thanksgiving. I'll be traveling. I will, however, be live on my channel tomorrow, youtube.com/Taetro, Taetro. Please tune into that because we're going to be making bangers for the first time in the new studio. But you watch Alina's show tomorrow on the ADSR channel, then you take an hour for lunch, and then you head over to my channel. Just like that. They don't conflict. We're scheduled perfectly one after the other, and it should be a good time. So I hope you can all come hang out with me tomorrow on my stream, hang out with Alina on her stream, and leave a like on your way out. Thank you so much, everybody. That is going to be it. See y'all on the next production challenge, and the conversation continues over on the Discord, the ADSR Discord. The link is in the description. But that's going to be it. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Taetro for ADSR. Have a good one.